Hello, I'm Maddie Makes, and today we're going to play with the drum carder. Now, if you go back to this video up here, where I picked up all sorts of lovely braids, and I went through what I wanted to do with them all, we're going to start doing it, right? Now, my first one was the sock yarn. That's what we did with the first set, with the Shetland. Now, we're going to dive into some different stuff. So the drum carder is all clean. There's a lot of randomness over here, and what we're going to work through, not you, honey, you're pretty, you stay up there, is this little guy right here. Now this little guy is pretty compacted. He needs to go for a round of the floof, and it is BFL, not superwash, approximately 2 ounces. So we're going to take this BFL and we're going to mix it with a few things that give it some more life. I already picked through some of this lovely blue fiber. This is a wool of some sort with like killer tons of crimp. Like I've already pulled out some. The crimp on it's really pretty. Not sure exactly what you can see there, but lots of pretty colors. Oh, well, textures. So we're gonna do these two because that pulls out the light blue that's in this already. And I'm gonna put in some of this apricot because we have some of this rust tone to something that's really close to this apricot. I'm thinking that would look pretty. And that is some New Zealand Cordell. And then we're gonna test to make sure all these are gonna blend well. So let me get out the rest of the blue. This blue has some dark purple stuff in it. That will not look good. So we will not be using that. Just this light blue. What else do we need to blend with you? Some tans. Not my bunny floof. Not bunny floof. And this is camel, so not camel. That's the wrong tonals entirely. It's too warm. Nope, you were too bright. Thank you for volunteering though. These are Pendleton wools. A couple greener Pendleton wools. We'll see if those work. Not that dark. And what is in this bag? Alpaca. Ooh, that could work. Some fawn colored alpaca. So come here. So these are all our things. So now that we picked out our colors, let's double check and make sure everything is going to work together. I'm just going to adjust my tools, get them all over here. Okay, we know we're using this batt, this BFL is the main thing. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. Wow. So we're going to make sure this will work with all the friends that we pulled out. One, there's a lot of green in here. There's a lot of green. There's a little bit of blue, just I think the more blue and it's going to be good. There's some white. There's some darker green bits, some forest green bits. I don't want to completely make a mess out of this. But it's stuck together and it's like pencil roving. So I'm going to have to wake each one up, gently pulling on it. Because it's just compacted. It shouldn't be felted, even though we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so this blue looks good, but I want to see what the fiber length is of this BFL. So I'm not horribly, did I pull apart? Okay. Can they pull out just a little bit? Yay. All right, so we're looking at a little 4-inch length. Yeah, 4 or 5-inch staple length. It's like gossamer, so I'm not sure exactly what you can see. Maybe a little longer. Shouldn't be too long for the drum carder. Okay, we'll put sample here. Now our sample here. What I'm testing is going to see if everything's going to blend together. And we want all the fibers to be within 1 inch or so of each other. So these blue ones next to it, we kind of take out the crimp. They're pretty much the same. So those we know will blend well. Yay! Now let's drop in and look at this Corridale. Now this is, just says type apricot. So I don't know if it's roving. I'm gonna say it's roving, not comb top. Also not sure where the end is, and it looks like someone dropped it while they were outside. Here's a few things in there. Okay. So we're gonna test to make sure this fits with it, because I want this all to blend well, be kind of even. So I'm just taking a pinch, and with another pinch, build this up a little bit. Because this would probably spin really nice bites. Yeah, we look good. It's in the money. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same staple length, so we know that's gonna work. Perfect. And that will bring out some of these lighter tones in here. Might be too light. Yeah, I'm not sure about adding more green. We're gonna say ixnay on adding more green. There, and this. This is a couple different tones of Alpaca or llama. Washed, has some veggie matter, needs combing. Okay, let's see if it actually needs combing or if we can card it. It does have some veggie matter in it. Didn't lie to myself. Yeah, that's not too long. There's a guard hair. And then there's this one piece, just one of this deeper brown. I think that actually works better. See? So let's see if we can use this, because I mean, I'd like to just use that. It's so soft. Oh, and it's short. Okay, cool. I think those all work together lengthwise. I'm not gonna have any problems. And this is the yarn we're going for. Something super soft, lovely, shawl-like. Let's start by opening this guy up. And it would be horrible to open it up on the drum carder. Would that be bad? It might be. Bottom's trying to take it. But I was hoping that would just open it up and wake it up, even though I know these gorgeous colors are gonna blend. But I'd rather wake it up and have something that drafts really well. Right now I wouldn't want to draft from this because you'd be spinning away, then all of a sudden yank. It'd be fun. I got some here. You can't see this. Let's get you a better, so now that you have a better view, let's see if we can just get this started with this BFL and do this lovely nice BFL Corridale, whatever this beautiful blue stuff is. And I could be very careful in trying to take certain color paths, but I think the colors are like too short. Okay. There's some bright greens. I'm just pulling out things that look like they're not going to make the bat. Oh, there's veggie matter. Okay. How bright those greens are. Oh. edge. See how quiet this is? I do love it. I have a couple videos on how to maintain the drum carder, so if you're interested in that, I can pop them to the top. I'll get a layer on this and then we'll start adding some fun stuff. Hopefully you can see I got a few, come on babe, there, a few millimeters up on here. So I worked my way probably a third through the braid. So I thought I would add some other colors and textures and make this thing even prettier. Let's do this bit. I like this bit. Add some extra color. You know, a little bit here, there. That was a big bit. And since this is mostly processed fiber, I don't think I'll have to do this more than once. So that adds some of that. I mean, other than the alpaca. The alpaca wasn't processed. Let's add some of this. Floof it up. Floof it up. Floof it up. That's just going to be this episode is just all about floofing up older compacted fiber. Okay, the boy went to bed and the cat is now crying. Ooh, that's pretty. Kind of like Walk Through the Swamp. Ode to a Walk Through the Swamp. It's just so fluffy. Okay, these bits in here. Yeah, it's fluffy, it's catching on everything. Just fluffing up some of this cream colored alpaca. We can call it white. It's white and fawn, maybe? And I think I'm just gonna have to know that there's going to be some veggie matter that we're gonna have to work with when we spin it. Just pulling things apart and shaking them out really helps. Ooh, I appreciate that. Okay, and we'll go back with doing some of this. Just got, oh, the colors. Tell me what you think. What you thought of my process. I just want these to work nice together. So this is how to make a good blend, a stable blend. It's all gonna draft nice and evenly together. It's all about the same length. This is just gonna be about how to pull apart a felted rovine. The answer is slowly. I mean, it's opening up okay. Parts of it are opening up better than others. And then there's veggie matter in it. So if it goes through, sometimes it drops between the rollers. It'll drop on the table. I cleaned up before I started this, and oh, the pile of weird fluffness that was on the table. Little broken bits of fiber, and a whole bunch of just sediment down there. Oh, it was gross. I should have taken a picture. Because people want to see gross. I love the fawn colors. Oh, so pretty. I wish you could feel how soft this alpaca is. Super soft. I have some cleaner alpaca behind me, but it doesn't have these fawn colors. And I hope that's what it's called. I'm gonna have to look it up. Because the colors of alpaca are actually called something. There's special names for the colors. Yep, I put it in weird. Now, if I'm going to do a second bat, which looks like I'm going to, I'm going to save the rest of this for the other bat. There's not much of it. I thought there was more. We'll go see if there's more later, but there's that. I'll have to save that forever. For later. Save it forever. You're never allowed to get rid of it. And I'm not measuring. If I wanted both bats to be totally even, I'd measure, but I just want a pretty spin. I'm okay with the colors chasing and playing with each other. I have not decided whether or what type of spin I'm going to do with this. So you'll have to stay tuned for another video to figure that one out. But right now, we're just making a really beautiful multi-fiber bat. And trying to use up some of our little leftover bits. I hate having weird little pieces left. And sometimes I don't even know leftover from what. It's like, did I just receive just a wee little piece? Because this guy's 2 ounces. He really could just be his own spin. I'm just extra and can't handle that being the thing. Oh, so pretty. Remember, there's lots more of this, so I'm not worried about it. This is looking like a watercolor painting. The more I play with this, the more I know it's alpaca. He's not llama. He's alpaca. And I'm picking the guard hairs out. I don't know if you can see me here. Picking the guard hairs out. Picking the veggie matter out. It's okay to spin the guard hairs, but they do work their way out. They won't hold a twist. I know I said no more of this. I want a little bit more on the top. Okay. A little color on the outside here. Oh, it feels so smooth. Oh, that's some weirdness here. Let's just... That looks like a good enough bat, and this will be bat number 2. I think I worked my halfway through the alpaca. Halfway through that. Definitely need more blue and more, there's the peach. So for the next one, Let's make sure we have peach. I think that's about all we had. That cleans this up though. There. Yeah, it's better. I'm sure there's another one that this can go into. So this will be the next one. I might get a little bit more alpaca in it. Maybe I should do a little bit more alpaca on the outside here. It just feels like you're playing with a cloud and the cloud just spits up sticks. I put clouds in my watercolor painting. Let's get this one off and then we'll make another one. Just start on one side and work your way over. Since these are longer fibers, they're not like 2 and 3 inch, it pulls off funny. Cookie tool, because it's quite a bit that didn't want to come off, so I was going to give it some encouragement. Oh, see how pretty? I don't want to get caught. Look at that. It's like the grass. And then you go through and it's just the watercolor painting, right? Let's see if we can do another one and make it look just pretty. And we're gonna go from empty to full bat. And there we are, we're done. Now there wasn't a lot of green in here, so what I'm going to do, just because I want the bats a little bit more even than what they are, and I know I'm going to lose some of my colors, but I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put half of this bat with half of that bat and run them over again. I know I probably shouldn't. That's what we're going to do. And I'm done with that green, the fiber I was going for to begin with. Yeah, that's all in here. A lot of that blue's in here. All of that tan alpaca is in here. Got a fair amount of that orange going on. Apricot. And I managed to dye my fingers blue. Why are you way over there? So if it seems like somebody's moving the camera, there's not. It's just a gimbal. And it's acting up. So fun. So it's beautiful, fine fibers. Oh, this is so beautiful. Then I get a big old piece of grass. It's really going to be easy to pick out the guard hairs from the alpaca. Yeah, they will not hold. Just going to call this watercolor painting. Yeah. Not going to be overly cautious about cleaning this out, but let's get some main chunks out here. And with this drum carder, it's better for me to run diagonal. And if I didn't say before, this is a brother. I'll pop them down below. No affiliation or anything, just that's what I own. I was gonna say it's the shortest shipping time. We're close. Only a few cities away. About local. Okay. Bloop. And we're gonna pull her in half. You got a good view. How pretty that is. Oh. Okay, boom, boom. And this one, oh, this one's quite a bit bigger. And here, I'm just gonna try to give you the best angle. Oh yeah. So definitely even things out. And even though they're running through like this, I'm just gonna break this one up one more time. Still want all the green on the bottom. You got a good view. You got a good view. Okay. things out so it's not so thick. I really love those colors. Okay. It's got a lot of alpaca in it. This is definitely a woolly prep. Oh my goodness, it's so fluffy. I'm gonna spin a little fluffy too. Still don't know if I want to do a 2-ply or a 3-ply. So definitely drop it in the comments on how you want this spun. You choose. Should I do it long draw or short forward? 2-ply, 1-ply, 3-ply. There's not enough to do more than 3-ply. Okay. Ooh, beautiful white streak. It's washing it out, but not a lot. Just love the layer cake. Oh, even the grass. Oh my goodness. And the grass is dyed blue. Well, we know where you came from. Pack it down one time. Oops, I moved the whole thing. Come on, stay put. Alright, it's a lot faster the second time. And I do not think I need the third. It's pulling off really easy. I don't want it completely blended. I'll lose my colors. And right now I still have them. They'll spin out. You'll see them. And then we'll look at them in detail in a bit. Rinse, repeat. There's a little left on the lick end, but I'm just gonna make a monster mat later. Didn't forget. That's waiting for some fiber to build up. So final reveal, they do look like a watercolor painting. So pretty. So I'll spin this one up and this one. There's still some BM in there, which is driving me crazy. Okay, won't worry about it. But there's my watercolored bats, all big, fluffy, and ready to go. Without weighing them, giving it a good guess, it's about 4 ounces. Because we started with the green, which was weighed out at 2. And we added all sorts of beautiful loveliness and plant fibers, because I don't tried to not put plant fibers in these. This is all protein fibers. And we'll make sure to wash it really good when I'm done making the yarn, because my fingers are blue. Thank you everyone for traveling with me on this fiber adventure. Keep in mind your staple links when you're blending fibers, depending on how you want to actually spin them. As always, happy crocheting, happy knitting, happy spinning, happy fiber prep, and whatever fiber arts you do. And come join me next time when we'll spin this up. Let me know how you want it spun in the comments below. Thank y'all. Bye.